In this video, we are going to talk about Saturn through the sign of Libra. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. If you're new to my channel, I recommend you to go to my website and watch the live free training for 3 hours, which will help you to understand the chart. And I have shared how to read a birth chart within 3 hours, even if you have no prior background to Vedic astrology. So check out the link into the description section. It's the live free training for 3 hours, and that will change your life and the way you look at Vedic astrology. Okay. Now, Saturn through the sign of Libra. Before that, this video will be in two parts. In the first part, we'll look for what is sign of Libra. Then we'll talk about Saturn. Then we'll talk about what happens when these two planets come in together. What is the sign of Libra? The sign of Libra is all about harmony, balance, beauty, social intelligence, humanitarian nature, and it's all about the social justice as well. Justice can also be seen with the sign of Libra. Okay, the sign of Libra is ruled by Venus, so it has all the Venusian qualities. I'm not going to share all those qualities here. We have already made a video on Venus and the sign of Libra. You can go and watch that video, or I'll give the link into the description. You can go and watch that video. So I'll quickly summarize here what is the sign of Libra. The sign of Libra is the second sign into the air element sign, which is also a Kendra. So the Libra is the core of air element, right? The rest two signs, the Libra, not Libra, the Gemini and Aquarius are out of the Kendra if you look from the natural horoscope, right? So this is the core of the air element. The core of the air element is Libra, and now it is ruled by Venus. It's the core of air element, and it is also the Chara sign. Okay, so this is how this sign is made up. And now, what is the sign? What is the one more thing we have to look for is always look for the sign placement from the Aries sign as well. Okay, that will give you a better idea. Right now we are talking about the sign of Libra, which is 7th from Aries. Okay, so it also has all the 7th house significations as well, like relationships, like connecting with other people. If you want to go to the next layer, you can also add up like a Kamatrikon, the Kendra, and so on. But the sign of Libra is an intelligent air element sign. Now let us talk about the planet Saturn. Planet Saturn, I've already made a separate video on it, and I can talk for hours for Saturn, but let me quickly summarize Saturn and what it is. Saturn is the planet which is exactly opposite of Jupiter. Okay, it is a polar opposite of Jupiter, just like Venus and Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, and Mercury is neutral. So you will see that Jupiter is the planet of abundance. So Saturn is the planet of scarcity. Jupiter is about the positivity and Saturn is about the negativity. And Jupiter is about the wisdom and higher belief. Saturn is about the scientific information and questioning everything, not trusting anything and questioning everything. This is the scientific approach, right? So this is the polar. You can just simply put the Jupiter, and Saturn is an exactly opposite of Jupiter. Okay, but apart from that, Saturn is the planet which represents masses, which represents the the group of people, right? If you want to have a success in life, you have to have a great condition of Saturn, either through transit, through dasha, and in your natal chart as well. The strength, the Shadbala, all these things you have to analyze to see if your Saturn is well placed and in well condition. If you have that, then only you will have a success. Okay, Venus can give you success like money, Jupiter can give you success, but Saturn is the ultimate um, planet of success. Okay, now you might get confused. This is the planet of negativity, and this is the planet of success. How is it possible? Okay, this is how it works. Saturn will bring in some kind of fear in you, and you will start working towards that, and you overcome that. What do I mean by that? Let's imagine you have a humble beginning, and now as you grow up, you decided, I'm never going to be that broke again, right? And now you have that fear of scarcity in your mind. Now that you have the fear of losing money, not becoming a poor, uh, then you start working. Okay, working is also Saturn, fear is also Saturn. Okay, you have to channelize your energy. Okay, I don't want these things in my life, so I'm ready to work all the time to uh, so that I can avoid all these things in my life, the financial scarcity and whatever we are talking about in this analogy. So I will avoid that, and I will keep working. Okay, so this is how Saturn brings in fear in you and helps you to become successful person. Okay, without the confirmation of Jupiter and Saturn, no big thing can happen in your life. Okay, you have to have the confirmation of Jupiter and Saturn, be it marriage, be it child, be it success, be it money, anything big, anything new coming in your life, you have to have the confirmation of these two planets. Saturn is the planet which is about the time, the kala, right? It is also about the longevity. It is also associated with the death. Saturn is also the planet of old age. Okay, what is old age? In old age, we become disabled. In young age, we are able to do certain things. Now we are not able to do certain things as we grow older, right? So Saturn is also the planet of old age. But apart from being so many restrictions, Saturn is an extremely intelligent planet. Okay, it has a scientific approach, and he wants to dig down to the core of each problem, and wants to really help solve that problem. This is the most scientific planet. Okay, so those who are skeptical have a great Saturn within them. Okay, so Saturn is the planet of success, and Saturn makes you realize your environment and gives you a reality check. Okay, you have a dream of becoming millionaire, but what's happening around you? You are not able to pay the bills, right? So go and start working on that, and then you will start then you will be able to become millionaire. The first step is look around you. You are a poor guy, right? You have to change that. You have to fix that, and you can fix it with consistent, constant efforts. Okay, and that's what Saturn does. Saturn gives you the reality check and makes you work towards your goal and gives you success. Wow, I love Saturn. Okay, so this is Saturn. Next is, let's talk about what happens when Saturn comes into the sign of Libra. Saturn into the sign of Libra gets exalted. Okay, exalted planet means they are in the best sign for their environment, like they like to be into this environment. So Saturn and Venus are friends. So Saturn in Taurus or Saturn in Libra does great. But the best thing about Saturn in Libra is it is also into the air element sign. Saturn also rules the air element, and it is the Kendra, right? The Kendra house, the seventh house, which is 10th from the 10th, right? So all these things make this Saturn in Libra extremely powerful for your career as well as your um, growth in life. But you have to check the condition of Venus as well. If you have well placed Venus along with the sign of the Saturn in Libra, you will have good results with respect to the Saturn in Libra. Okay, but exaltation doesn't mean good and debilitation doesn't mean bad. It's just that he has got the right way of looking at things. Okay, so he has got the right puzzle to solve. Okay, this is the right puzzle and he can solve it. Okay, that's the meaning of exaltation. Okay, and Saturn loves being into the sign of Libra because of its humbleness and social intelligence, and it is also about the justice. Okay, Saturn loves these things about the Libra. And if you look at the exact opposite of Libra is Aries, which is more like an individualistic sign, which is an aggressive sign, which is, headstrong, which is a go-getter, who who is, crushing it, who is always, marching towards his goal, who is curious like a child, who wants to know a lot of things. But Saturn doesn't feel comfortable there. That's why we say that it is debilitated there. Okay, but in the sign of Libra, the Saturn feels comfortable and works at its highest level. The Libra is the sign of beauty and, all the Venusian qualities, and Saturn is the planet which is all about being humble. So Saturn in the sign of Libra humbles all the qualities of Venus, all the Libra qualities. He makes it, he really humbles them down. Okay, and this in a way is a very good sign for the Venusian qualities as well. Okay, so now they have the discipline, now they have the humbleness of Saturn along with the beauty of Venus. In the sign of Libra, we have three nakshatras: Chitra, Swati, Vishakha, the nine padas. Okay, the four padas, the maximum padas comes into the sign, into the nakshatra of Swati, which is Dasha ruled by Rahu. We have already made a separate video on all these three nakshatras. You can go and watch that. So yes, these are the nakshatra placement with this, and the most important thing about this is the Swati portion of this is very significant. Okay, we'll talk about it in a separate video, but yes, this was Saturn through the sign of Libra, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology step by step, join me on 33 days Vedic astrology bootcamp. If you want to learn this for free, go and watch my 3-hour training on my website. And if you want readings and consultation, check out the link into the description section. Sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.